Ain't that crazy, y'all? First show back in 2024, and we already got technical difficulties. Well, hold on. I'm late. First of all, I apologize. I'm late. Y'all know how we get down. Technical difficulties right after that. And I was just testing it out with my boys. Everything was green, everything was smooth. And we got technical difficulties, but you already know we back. We back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Fast Break Show on the Hardwood Heavyweights podcast, man. We coming back with 2024 strong, man. We got new segments coming up. We got um the same dudes that y'all was seeing. We was talking good hoops. They back and they better. We got better takes. You already know how we getting down over here, man. So let me go ahead and bring my boys up to the stage. They can reintroduce themselves
Yes,
to the
sir.
people. How y'all boys feeling, man? Welcome back. Happy New Year's. I appreciate y'all boys tapping back in with me. You already know how we get down. How y'all feeling, man?
Hey man, it's good to be back, man. Good to be back.
Great to be back, man. Let's get it, man. Let's talk about this, man.
Yes. So y'all, we gonna try to do this every Wednesday. With my schedule, everything is kind of tough for me to do it as frequently as I would like, but I definitely want to try to get at least one episode a weekend for y'all. So look for Wednesday evenings around this time, 7 to 8 o'clock ish. We're gonna be going live talking about the sport that we all love. Just to introduce the show, man, we always started out with on this day in NBA or basketball history. So on this day in 2014, Carmelo Anthony, which is probably one of my top three favorite players ever, scored his career high 62 points against the Charlotte Bobcats. Real hoop fans, y'all remember that day. I remember that day vividly because it was maybe like 2 weeks after my birthday. We was at a game. Like I had a basketball game. I was in high school. I think I was in either my sophomore or junior year, 2014 junior year. And I remember seeing the stats, him going crazy. And my boys was telling me about Melo dropping 62. Y'all fellas remember that game? What y'all um remember about that game if y'all
Remember
tapped
a
into
lot of
that?
threes and a lot of threes to the dome. That's what, yeah. I'm celebration. I remember a lot of that.
Yeah, man. Melo, one of the GOAT scorers to me, in my opinion. Very, very, very efficient, very beautiful game, man. I love his game. On this day in 2007, Darren Williams, D Will,
Oh
straight
man,
from Dallas, had his career high 21 assists. But it came in a losing effort against the Memphis Grizzlies. Hey, them Jazz and Grizzlies series used to be crazy back then, y'all.
yeah,
How
with
y'all feel about?
Zebo and Mark Gasol.
Yeah, man, they used to be some scrappy battles, bro. There used to be some scrappy battles. I remember seeing them in the playoffs, always meeting up, man. How y'all feel about D Will? What's
Oh
y'all
man,
favorite D Will memory if y'all have any?
I appreciate him, former Maverick, So
Yep.
I gotta show some type of love for him, but other than that, yeah.
Yep. Pretty solid point guard, man. D Will was very nice in his day. Olympic champion. I think he was he on both the '08 and the 2012 team?
I
I think he
believe.
two-time. Yeah, I think he two-time gold medalist. I
I
believe he
believe
was
so.
on the '08 and 2012. So shout out D Will. Another one on this day in 1961. You
Ooh.
already know if we talking about the '60s, you already know who it is. Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain grabbed a crazy 36 rebounds in a losing effort. You grab 36 rebounds and you lose, that's crazy, fam. And
Straight up.
then listen, this is crazy part. The same day, a year earlier in 1960,
Freezing up, freezing.
rebounds. I think I froze out right
What
there.
happened?
So a year earlier in 1960, Wilt grabbed 37 rebounds, but in a winning effort against the Royals, Cincinnati Royals. So
Shout
shout
out
out,
to Will Chamberlain, member of my fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi, man. I'm always show love to my guy, Will, man.
yeah, salute Wilt the Stilt. So that is it on today, on this day in NBA history. So since we back, you already know what time it is. We gotta update these power rankings. All right, I updated everybody's records. So let me go ahead and Share the screen so we can get to moving and grooving with our stuff, man.
Yes, sir. How you?
I got 14 in the game.
How are you?
Yeah,
Still
I'm
injured?
Like, yeah, baby.
I have one too, like right there. I scared one. Of course, a broken finger. You can't just sit down. I can't. I was just with this weather too right now.
Fellas.
Nothing but indoors. And yesterday I came out here. Literally everybody was skating. It's slippery still now.
I believe it.
Bro, is that Reed?
It's always like that.
Definitely doesn't work out, though.
All right, man.
All right.
What happened to the host, man?
I have no idea. I was like talking to somebody else at the gym, and then I look up, and I'm like, oh shit, he gone. Maybe
Yeah,
more
take-
technical
Here we go.
difficulties.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So, Harlem Speak. I'm on my personal hotspot now. Should be green all the way.
Okay.
So, let me present Week 8 the power rankings. So it's crazy, man. The last time we did this was December 30th. I really didn't even realize it was that long ago. So it was Week 8, and let me know when y'all can see the screen.
Yeah.
Y'all can see it? Perfect. All right, we good.
There we go.
So Week 8, man.
Look at them all.
Week 8, man, it was crazy, bro. Oh yeah, this boy Duke in the gym right now.
What? If you
I
got
gotta
it,
go.
you got it.
Nah, man, I gotta go work.
But so Week 8 was the last time we did it. I don't know what week we on, so we just gonna call it power rankings for now. So
Power rankings week 1, 2024.
yeah, that's what we gonna do. So last time we spoke, fellas, we had 4 teams in the gutter. Since that time, do any of these 4 teams deserve to be with the rest of the NBA?
No.
No.
Damn.
Hell no. I'm sorry. Like, so what I will say is that I like. I don't know if Monty finally got to them boys, but them boys actually look like they trying to compete. They not just
Yeah,
running
for
the
sure.
show, but-
I'll get the Detroit Pistons that the Spurs too. Like they out there giving a lot of effort. They just not good enough to pull out wins.
Right.
Okay.
Portland.
Yeah.
You gotta
They
know
can
how
stay
to
there.
win, especially in the NBA, bro. These teams are trying to like go to the playoffs. The Spurs are just trying to get a lot of their players just trying to make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Especially when you got the number 1 pick and he getting all the attention. So
No, I agree for sure. Detroit, man, they went on that crazy losing streak, and they probably go on another crazy losing streak, to be honest. But like you said, man, it's a lot of teams. There's a lot of good teams now, man. Like even teams like Orlando, they fighting hard to get a play-in spot. Teams like Atlanta trying to get back in the mix. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough sledding if they for the next couple of years, if they really gotta get a cornerstone piece. Detroit, I think they gotta really get that cornerstone piece to get them over that hump. But
they got K. So you don't think that could be it?
he too up
Yeah,
and down for me, bro.
It's only his second year, ain't it?
That's true. And he was hurt. Yeah, because he was hurt his last year. Technically, his 3rd year, but he was hurt all last year. So it's his 2nd year playing. So, all right. So since none of them teams moving, let's go ahead and scroll up to our tier 2 teams. I mean, our tier 3 teams, which is 26 through 20. I showed a 18 and 19 just in case a couple of them teams want to go up or not. So starting with Duke, Charlotte. How you feel about Charlotte, man?
Honestly, shout out to them. which we probably get into in the Lakers segment with that trade. They
Mhm.
really helped out Pat Riley, not themselves. Um, but they're about to be in a big
For
rebuild
real.
mode. I don't see them moving out of that last spot.
Okay. Do they deserve to go into purgatory? Let me ask that. Do they deserve to go into purgatory?
Uh,
Because
nah, because
yeah.
uh,
Go ahead. Now, my bad. Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Nah. So like, the reason I asked that, and I'm answering the question I asked, but the reason I asked that is because Charlotte, I don't think they're in the same tier, even though they only won 10 games all year. You can see they have some good talent with good young talent with LaMelo Ball, obviously, and then Brandon Miller, who's been coming on as of late. So they got, and Miles Bridges back has really helped them out too.
Yeah, they
Gave them
had a
another,
lot of injuries and put
yeah,
inconsistent lineups with young players, so that's not necessarily gonna lead to a lot of wins.
that's
Mm-hmm.
true. That's true. Okay. All right. So Charlotte stays put. All right. AB Memphis with Ja Morant now being gone for the season, shoulder surgery, season-ending surgery. Where do you see Memphis?
They, I don't see them better than moving up at all. I mean, it's still a lot of effort out there, but Marcus Smart been getting hurt a lot this year too. God came back, he has a little shine. It seemed like they could get wins with that roster. And now that he's gone, is Bane still hurt? I think Bane hurt right.
Yeah, Bane been hurt. So it's
So
really
yeah,
Bang
been,
hurt, Smart hurt.
they've been dealing with a lot of injuries, so they don't look too good. That's based off of the Charlotte and Memphis both been having a lot of injuries this year, so they
yeah,
record no show for the amount of talent they got on that team.
yeah. All right. Memphis stays put. Duke, Utah. What you been seeing out of Utah? They hovering around 500 right now. Colin Sexton has been pretty good for
Hooping.
them as a starter. Yeah, he's been really good for them as a starter. What do you think about Utah?
Um, mm, if we're going off of just play lately, I think we can move them up. Probably swap. Actually, instead of moving them up, just swap them with the Hawks because the Hawks been struggling. So, based off of how
Okay.
they playing and record, I would swap them with the Hawks.
Okay. So Hawks is gonna go down. Okay. All right. AB, Atlanta. What you think about them? Trey Young got a concussion. I don't know when he's gonna be back. What you think
Yeah,
about Atlanta right now?
bro, they too wishy washy, bro. Like, and then Trey Young getting hurt ain't helping at all. So, they really out of there to me. They can stay right there, bro.
Yeah, Atlanta's a weird one, bro. It's like because they was
They
in
got
the. It's
talent.
crazy. They was in the Eastern Conference Final. What was that? Just 2 years ago? They was in the Eastern
Mm-hmm.
Conference Finals. So like, what? How? That's crazy. The drop off, bro. Obviously, they traded John Collins. Um, what did they get back for John Collins? Obviously, not too much. I don't know.
Did they get
Um,
Sadiq Bey or they may have him?
no, I think they been had Sadiq Bey because
They got
Sadiq Bey came from Detroit.
Yeah.
no, they got Rudy Gay, bro. They
Ah,
got
they got
Rudy Gay.
see. What is that? What is that? You trade a young asset for Rudy Gay for a aging veteran who's well past his prime. So Atlanta seemed like they really don't know what they're doing. I honestly, and I actually seen something. I think KG or somebody was warning, or DeMarcus Cousins was actually warning Trey Young about his situation with Atlanta is very similar to Sacramento's situation with all the coaching changes. The organization really not knowing what they're doing. They just got a star player and trying to fill the pieces around them, but not really doing a great job of it. And so I think DeMarcus Cousins was telling Trey Young to get out of there before he gets 10, 12 years into his career, and now he's trying to ring chase. So Atlanta got some weird stuff going on, man. I really want to see what they're gonna do to get themselves back in contention over the next few years. All right, so Atlanta stays there. Duke, you got your team, Chicago.
Mhm. Um, we've been still. I want to say like I'm pretty sure I've been catching highlights and stuff. Been kind of like an up and down team. Um, some games we have really good bright spots. Zach Levine came back for like 30 seconds and got hurt again. Um,
That was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just like, bro, please, I'm trying to trade you. I don't need this. But honestly, oh, we can put them above Brooklyn for sure. Brooklyn been on
Okay.
some cheese.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Come on now. There we go. All right, AB, Toronto, who recently just traded OG Anunoby, which we will get into a little bit later. How you feel about Toronto? Should they go down, stay where they at?
They can stay where they at. They just made a lot of big changes. They got like 5 new players, didn't they?
Yep. RJ Barrett, Manuel Quickly. Yeah, they made some changes. Bruce Brown.
Yeah.
Speaking of shit,
Yep.
They're in the figuring it out stage, you know. RJ Barrett been hooping though.
He has back home, back in his home country, Toronto, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he comfortable. I like to see RJ Barrett doing this thing. He remind me of himself at Duke right now. I'm loving that.
Him at Duke was a monster.
Man.
Not playing with nobody.
All right, Duke, you got Brooklyn.
drop them below the Jazz. Their losing streak, although they have been competing, don't get me wrong. Let me pull up this little statistic real quick. They are 2-8 in their last 10. A lot of tough games. Weird games too, where they like damn near blew out the Lakers, but then
Yep.
let the Knicks come yesterday. So I don't know. They need to figure something out there too. I don't really think it's coaching necessarily, but I don't know. They gotta fix it.
Yeah, Brooklyn's a weird one too, bro. Brooklyn's a real weird one
They
too.
got a lot of good players, but they don't even know how they want to play. They want
Right. Their style of play is confusing. They don't know. I don't know if they want to play fast or play slow. I don't know if they're a defensive oriented team. Yeah, they got some changes. And Ben Simmons being MIA, I haven't heard of Ben Simmons, and I don't know what's going. Like, I have no idea.
I seen him warming up like today. I think yesterday it was either today or yesterday. They showed clips of him warming up.
Okay,
He's
all
on his
right.
way. He's on his way
Okay.
back, but
You ramping back up?
gonna be minutes restriction. I also think Brooklyn got an issue with like trying to identify like the true number one, because we all thought it was like Mikal Bridges because he had that hot season
Right.
last year when as soon as he got traded. Then now you got Cam Thomas, who
Damn,
I
Thomas,
know he's a point guard.
no, he ain't the number one.
Yeah, but he be trying to scoop. He can score, but he don't be trying to pass and set nobody up. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think there was an article that came out. It was like, oh yeah, kind of similar to that Kuminga article that came out. Like, I feel like coming off the bench is limiting my potential. So yeah.
Yeah. And we gonna touch on the Warriors too, man. But next, well, that completes our tier 3. So as
I
of
know we
now,
didn't touch. Oh yeah, Rockets is tier 2. Okay.
So Chicago is sitting at the top of tier 3 right now. See if they can make a little creep up there as we approach All-Star break. AB, you have the Houston Rockets.
The Houston Rockets, them niggas are kind of. I kind of like the Rockets, bro. But moving them up past anybody, I don't really know about that.
Okay.
They're kind of, you don't know what you're gonna get out the Rockets, but they're gonna hoop them. You don't know
I
if
agree.
they're gonna go off or nothing like that, bro. Sengun, he probably the only consistent.
That's actually probably the truest statement about the Rockets. You don't know who's going to get off. It could be Fred one night. It could be Sengun. Jalen Green might have him a night. but they will play hard. So Ime Udoka got them boys in the right mindset. So they're a fun team to watch. They scrappy. Dylan Brooks, I agree, man. I like the Rockets too. All right, Duke, Cleveland. Who been on a little
We
hot
gon'
streak lately? They starting to play a little. They starting to gel, get healthy. So
What's crazy is they still don't even have Mobley and Garland in the lineup, and they've been
right,
on their what is it? 8-2 in the last 10, won 8 straight
last
games.
10. Yep.
Oh, they're definitely gonna have to jump. Man, they're almost everybody on this list. Drop them right below the Suns.
Right below the Suns. Okay.
Duke ain't looking too good, Rick.
You not.
They double team him. Every time they he call a screen, they hard double team.
You said double tell me who?
How many minutes left in the first?
We got 2:45. He got 5 points.
Oh, we. All right. AB, you are at the Pacers.
Oh, he just hit a 3. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pacers. Let's look at the Pacers.
And y'all will, and later in the episode when we go over our prize pick props, y'all gonna know why we keeping our eyes on this game. But go ahead, AB.
Y'all silly.
I got the Pacers over the Magic, bro. Especially when
Pacers over the Magic.
Stay healthy again.
Okay.
Yeah. Magic, Ventura had like a little hot streak when he was scoring a lot of points. He's been chilling recently. I don't know if that's because they got some of their players back and they're trying to gel on how they want to play again, but
yeah,
I'm not really rocking with Magic like that. And I feel like once Pacers get Hollenbrand back, get Siakam acquainted to the system, they should be good.
Yep. All right. Duke, you got Orlando. They staying put. They better than any of these teams above them.
I wouldn't put them above the Pacers just yet, although they're probably very similar in talent level. Pelicans been hooping lately too. Nah, they can stay. I just know Golden State, they're gonna have to drop. That's
Oh, they took him out.
They took them out.
Yeah.
That's tough, bro.
Y'all must have done the first quarter points.
That's tough, bro. That's so tough. With 8, right?
With 8.
What was the line?
That is
9.5?
tough, bro.
8.5.
8.5, bro.
Oh, that'd be the worst ones, man. That'd be the worst ones.
Oh my God, that is tough, bro.
Shit, bro.
That is tough, bro.
Next, bro. Yeah, greedy.
All right, so back to the power rankings, man. AV, you got the Pelicans, dog.
Put them on the Warriors, bro. I ain't even seen the Warriors playing, so they gotta go down just because of that. They was pooping it up while they was playing.
Yeah.
Pelicans just dropped 153 the other night.
Facts. A team record 153. All right, Duke, the Warriors. Oh, go ahead.
My bad. On the side note, Pelicans is like another weird team too. Sometimes because you never know what you're gonna get from who. Sometimes it could be CJ. Sometimes it be fucking. I want to say Zion because he's been kind of in the middle lately. Sometimes be Brandon Ingram or CJ. Sometimes Jonas will produce or not. So very interesting team to watch too.
Okay. All right, you got the Warriors, Duke.
They dropping all the way to the bottom of the tier for me.
Okay. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at that. So Warriors at the bottom.
Well, technically, if we're looking at their records, we're looking at some of the records that's in tier 3.
Do they need to go to tier 3? That's the question.
Honestly, because they have some identity crisis issues.
So let's do a swap. So this is what we can do. When a team is about like on the cusp of tiers, we can swap. We can just do a swap. So who would you swap for the out of tier 3 to put in the bottom of tier 2?
Ooh, it's either got to be the Jazz or Bulls.
That's
AB,
your
what you think,
pick.
dog?
Oh yeah,
What's
AB,
up?
what you? We going so the Warriors are about to drop tiers. They're about to go from tier 3 to tier 2. So when the team on our power rankings, so when the team when they get like on the cusp of a tier, we gonna do a swap out of the tier that they gonna go to. So who out of that tier 3 would you swap the Warriors with?
It would have to be out of. I would go with the Bulls.
Okay.
The Bulls got pretty solid defense. So
All right, Chicago Bulls enter tier 2. All right, AB, you have the Pelicans. I mean, no, you already did the Pelicans. Did you already do the Pelicans?
It's the Sun.
Okay,
Suns
yeah.
tier 1.
Nah, Suns
That's
still tier 2.
everybody.
Yeah, you on the Suns, AB.
we get the Cavs already.
Yeah, we moved them up because they're win streak.
Mm-hmm.
The Suns. Suns been hooping recently, bro.
But are they better than the Knicks, the Clippers, Kings, any of them?
They got the Kings, bro. The Kings kind of suspect, to be honest. But I wouldn't say they're better than the other teams, though. The Kings gonna have to go down. Hey, De'Aaron Fox, he's 30-point a night guy, but he's been folding recently.
Okay.
I think he scored 30 in a minute.
And speaking of De'Aaron Fox, we got a small little De'Aaron Fox segment too, so stay tuned to that. We're gonna talk about De'Aaron Fox as part of one of our newest segments later on today. All right, Duke, you have what did I just do? You got the New York Knicks.
Jalen Brunson, ever since he's seen Coy Leray in the crowd, been going crazy.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Honestly, record-wise, and just how they've been playing lately, technically you can maybe even move them over to Heat just because of how they've been playing lately.
All right, not mad at that. The New York Knicks are trying to creep into a tier 1 territory. Okay. All right, AB, you have let's go with the Heat. Should the Heat stay where they at? They go down.
They should go down until they get Scary Terry acclimated. I feel like this one's been going crazy. KD done had 2 3-point games. D-Book had 50 before the 20 games. So they finna start figuring out how they want to hoop for them. I got the same right now.
All right. Duke, you got the Clippers, who have been gelling amazingly, which AB called. AB did predict that. I got to give my boy his props on that. He said just give it a little time. They're going to figure it out. They looking good.
The bench and they're going to be nice. That's exactly what I said. That is exactly what happened.
I got to give my boy his props on that.
That's not the same Russ. Like, I don't know if Russ fans be thinking the same way Russ do, but he ain't as good as he been since he left OKC.
That's true. That's true. Maybe that first
the efforts never got the production.
True. Maybe that first Rocket season, he was still kind of there with James Harden.
Yeah,
he was still a little bit there. But after that, yeah, I agree.
But he's played for what kind of team he played for? The Rockets,
Washington,
the Lakers, and now the Clippers.
Yep.
Shoot,
all right.
They can move above the Lake Show.
All right, AB, you got the Lakers, who have been they're an under 500 team, man. So are they out the tier 1? Are they out tier 1 right now?
Yeah, they're better than like the Pelicans, though.
Okay.
I wouldn't put just because. I mean, the Lakers are weird, bro.
They are.
Sure.
Lakers are weird, bro. But I wouldn't put them 4 games that the Pelicans won over the Lakers, like make them better than them. So,
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
all other
So
teams
like,
like are consistent. So you gotta put them above the Lakers, but the other teams are probably in the same realm, if not worse.
yeah,
Like you still got LeBron and AD, but them niggas are hard to guard. So
yeah, yeah. So the Lakers take a big fall, but still got potential. Just like you said, they got 2 top 10 players in the world, so can't never really count them out at the end of the day. Duke, you got the Thunder, who have the number one, or they're the number one team in the West right now, record
Yeah, they
wise. They
tied
are
with
the number one
Minnesota.
team in the West.
under top 5 shit show.
Yeah, you gotta move in top 5. That's crazy. They got the same record as the Bucks too. Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
where should they go? Should they go
I'm putting them
over
up. The Wolves. The Timberwolves are not it.
over the
They
T Wolves?
suspect.
Okay.
They're not.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree
Or
with
for
that.
a cat to score 60 and then for
And
lose,
lose?
no.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
That's enough for me too, man. I want to move them niggas
Alright.
for that shit, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. You scored 62. First of all, he got locked up in the second half because he had 44 in the first half, and they locked him up, especially in the fourth quarter. He had like 4 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he went what, like 2 of 9 or something like that in the last
Yeah,
stretch.
man.
But
That is always suspicious to me.
they subbed Luka out with 3 minutes left, and he started the second quarter. He had 8 points, double teamed 11 times. They were doubling him every single screen and roll, bro. Hard.
Sick.
Making
Sick.
them just dump it down.
Sick. All right. AB, you got the Mavs. Speaking of them,
The Mavs. I love the Mavs, but the strippers are better than us for sure.
okay. I like the objectivity. I love it. All right.
Oh shit. Pistons better win the game.
Other teams, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Duke, you got the Bucks. We in the top 5 range now.
Ah.
Should the Duke should they stay put? Or should they jump anybody up there?
So I'm trying to like evaluate it based on record play lately, because still to me the Bucks defense is atrocious. But I know they just got that new addition to the coaching roster.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's tough. It's so tough when it comes to this. I think right now, for now, I'll put them just over the Timberwolves.
Okay. All right, AB, you got the Nuggets. Are the Nuggets better than any of these 2 teams above them?
No. Yeah. Nah. I'm comfortable leaving it. I'm right there.
Okay. All right, Duke, you got the.
League is
go
on
ahead.
the level, and the Celtics don't lose at home, so they got the best record in the league.
Yep, they do, and that's what I was gonna ask Duke. Last one, Celtics. Are the Celtics the new number 1 team over the 76ers?
And side note, I feel like the reason the 76ers record don't look as good as everybody that's directly below them is because Embiid is hurt. If Embiid
Yeah, he did sit out a couple games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now I put Boston as number 1 team. I mean, they got the best home record, even though they had an atrocious game versus Denver recently, who stopped their home game winning streak at 20. But
Yep.
yeah, they're like, as we said, probably preseason. The additions of Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Derek White's emergence. It's great.
Yeah. They looking like a well-oiled machine right now, and they are the new leaders of our power ranking, fellas. So this is where we at so far. First power rankings of the 2024. Celtics taking it right now. All right. And since the power rankings are done, we're gonna go ahead and shift along to All Star 2024. All Star is slowly approaching. Um, we got Giannis with the leading vote getter. He is 4.3 million votes right now. LeBron is in second with 3.9 million votes. The All Star starters is going to be announced tomorrow during the TNT games. So make sure y'all tune in to that. Take a look at those All Star starters. Just some facts for y'all that don't really know much about the All Star game. The fans vote for the 50% of the votes to determine the starters for the All Star game. The current NBA players and the media panel each account for 25% each. So the fans are getting half the votes. Current NBA players and the media panel is doing 25 and 25 for the starters. And for the reserves, the 30 NBA coaches select the reserves, voting for 2 guards, 3 front court players, and 2 players at any position in their respective conferences. Commissioner Adam Silver selects the replacement for any player unable to participate in the All-Star game, which I did not know that. And choosing a player from the same conference as the player who is being replaced. So Adam Silver actually chooses the replacement.
Control if somebody is not playing.
Right. So if somebody is hurt or for whatever reason can't participate in the All-Star game, Adam Silver gonna be the one to make that choice on who gets the replacement. So it's pretty cool. So as y'all can see, these are the votes right now for the All-Star game. Anybody y'all want to see make it for the first time? Any names you were surprised that made this list?
Job. That's the job effect, boy. That nigga on there, he ain't played 6 games. Austin Reeves should not be on there. Not gonna lie to you.
Hey man, you already know, man.
Austin Reeves is gonna be up there. But yeah, he shouldn't be on there. I want to see Tyrese Maxey. He been balling this year, man. I would like to see him on.
Yeah, Tyrese Maxey currently number 5 in guards right now, in the Eastern Conference guard. So, yeah, hopefully Maxey get his nod.
So, Maxey or Brunson?
Maxey or Brunson.
Bro, Lucas, still cooking them now, man.
Maxey or Brunson. Let's see. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I like it. I like both of them.
I'm gonna say Brunson, dog.
Brunson. He might get
only because if you look at the last couple of games where I don't want to say Embiid was stat padding to get that 30 and 10 streak going, but Tyrese was like super passive, not really as aggressive as he was to kind of start the season. But Brunson, he's been on that burner for a good minute and has only been turning it up as more recently. So that's why I picked Brunson. But I love them both.
Yeah, and AB been alluding to this too, man. The Knicks been having some issues for a while, man, as far as team chemistry wise. So some nights Julius is like taking over, some nights Brunson takes over. So I feel like it's a power struggle going on over there still.
Yeah.
So but yeah, these are the current All-Star votes right now, top 10 in both the front courts and the guards for both conferences. Chet Holmgren is surprisingly top 10. Wemby's up there. He's definitely up there. Let me see who else is some surprises. Derek White. Derek White is getting a lot of votes. He's 7th right now.
Bald Derek White is a new man.
Yeah. Derek White is something special. But yeah, so that's the All-Star right now. It's gonna be held in Indianapolis, Indiana. So that'll be cool for Tyrese Halliburton if he gets a chance to. Who is that, AB?
On my computer.
There you go. So yeah, All-Star is gonna be held in Indiana this year. So Tyrese Halliburton, no surprise that he's the leading vote getter. for the Eastern Conference guards. He's definitely gonna go out there put on the show for them in his home crowd. Next topic, man. It's been a lot of NBA transactions since the last time we seen y'all, man. So we're gonna start with the trades. We're gonna talk a little bit about each trade and the impact on their respective teams that were involved. So December 30th, the Knicks and Raptors made a trade. The Raptors received RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, and draft considerations, and the Knicks received OG Anunoby, Precious Achua, and Malachi Flynn in return. Since the trade, the Knicks are 10-2, and the Raptors are 4-8. Any thoughts on that trade between the Knicks and the Raptors, fellas?
The
Um,
Knicks,
go ahead, B.
the Knicks to the lick because they got an unselfish player that don't really need the ball to be able to be productive for the team. Like they got bona fide 1 and 2 with the post and Julius Randle in the guard and Jalen Brunson. And then that nigga can just come in and lock your best player up, play hard the whole game, still hit shots. So that was a really good fit. RJ Barrett could do the same thing, but he was more of a like I need to get a bucket real quick, like pass it over real quick. But
What do y'all think about what Melo said in regards to RJ Barrett?
His game is bland. That's what he said. What he said? He's like it's boring or something.
Yeah, his game is bland, and then like you don't know what you're gonna get from him. One night you're gonna get 20 plus, and the next night you're gonna get 4. And then that same night he said that RJ got like 4 points.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with him. RJ's still young. He's still figuring it out. But I like the trade for both teams. Honestly, I think the Raptors got a nice young, hungry players, 2 hungry players in Emmanuel Quickly and RJ Barrett, with something to prove. I think both of them got something to prove. Emmanuel Quickly, I think he deserved. He's been under that 6-man role with the Knicks the whole time with Thibodeau. So I think he, clamoring at this opportunity to try to, let his skill set shine a little bit more so. And then for the Knicks, like y'all said, OG just adds another defensive element to their team, another option offensively some nights. So I think it's good for both teams, man.
Oh, and then also the Precious Achua pickup since Mitchell Robinson's out for the season, most likely.
Yep.
That's a good little depth chart move in
Real
case we
good.
go to postseason. But the caveat to that though is Thibodeau is known for running like a 8 or 9-man rotation in the postseason, so that may not even matter.
Right. Let me ask y'all this before we go to the next trade. Do the Knicks need to make any more moves to really solidify themselves in the East? Because right now they like 4th, 5th seed, but what do they need to do? Do they need to make any more moves before the trade deadline or through buyouts or free agency to really solidify themselves in the East as a top 4 team?
you said the Knicks?
Yeah.
They kind of small a little bit. Like they got Hartenstein. Like, do you really trust Hartenstein? Like both of their bigs at the beginning of the year haven't played basically all year. So that might show. Like size shows a lot in the playoffs because a team can abuse you the same exact way, and there's not much you can do about it except for try a little bit harder. So, and that's over a course of games back to back to back. So that might catch up to them a little bit, but outside of that, I feel like they can gel enough to be good enough to compete with anybody. So I don't think they need to make any moves right now. They got every Villanova player in history over there.
You ain't lying. All right, the next trade happened on January 14th. The Pistons and the Wizards. The trade between the 2 worst teams in the league. I really didn't understand that. Like, what are y'all trading for? Like, what can either one of y'all's team bring to the other that is gonna, make y'all better? But nonetheless, the Wizards receive Marvin Bagley III and Isaiah Livers, and the Pistons receive veteran Danilo Gallinari and Mike Muscala. And to this day, I don't know how Mike Muscala is still in the league. I have no idea. But what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that trade, man? The Pistons 1-3 since that trade. The Wizards are 0-4. So
those trades probably happened because them players was getting on somebody nervous or something like that, and they would be like, "Yeah, it's drama. It's something behind the scenes we don't know." Because, like you said, I don't really know. what the reason was, unless it was a move to free up a further move. No.
Well, you know, they
Right.
had big man central in Detroit. They had Duran, Stewart.
And they didn't need him because they, you know, Duran, he been balling in Detroit, and I just seen Isaiah Stewart came back, so they don't really just need back.
They got Wiseman. Like, yeah, they got too many.
Yeah, I forgot about Wiseman. So
Shout out to the Pistons winning tonight too.
Who they beat?
Yeah, they beat Charlotte.
Ooh. Yeah. All right. The next trade happened on January 17th between the Pacers and the Raptors. The Raptors have been busy. The Raptors received Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, and Kyra Lewis Jr. and some draft considerations, and the Pacers received Pascal Siakam and draft considerations from the New Orleans Pelicans. What y'all think about the Pacers Raptors trade, blockbuster trade for Pascal Siakam? Pacers trying to solidify themselves in a tough Eastern Conference.
So I seen something saying that Pacers is like the fastest team in NBA, like they get the most fast break points, and that's how Siakam gets a lot of his buckets. So fitting him into that system, like I said, when Tyrese Halliburton come back, Tyrese Halliburton averaged 12 assists a game. Like that's crazy, bro. That's like on some ball in his prime stuff, bro. And he do it. It just seems so effortless. He mess around, have 12 in the third quarter. You know, like find him, motherfucker, looking him off. He fast, got a little funky shots, and you don't think he gonna hit it, but. So I like the Pacers, bro. Halliburton needs to get healthy. That injury he had, I was watching the game when it happened. It was kind of nice.
It looked bad.
He he hit like the splits, like slipped in his legs and split. So yeah, it was you don't know if it's growing knee, you don't know what it is. So
speedy recovery, Tyrese. All right. Next trade, or the latest trade that's happened actually this week between the Hornets and the Heat. The Heat received Terry Rozier, and the Hornets received Kyle Lowry in draft consideration. So essentially, player swap. What y'all think about that trade, man? Does it help the Heat with Terry Rozier, an added scorer? The Hornets get a veteran to help tutelage LaMelo Ball. What y'all think about that trade?
I feel like it helps a lot because Kyle Lowry was out there.
You said it helps the Hornets?
No, I said it helps the Heat. Kyle Lowry, he was out of there. So
but what about Kyle Lowry's playoff experience, bro? Because the Heat are obviously gonna make the playoffs, and the Heat have been making deep runs over the past 5 years.
Playoff experience with Boston and was cooking.
Yeah, but
went to the Hornets, ain't never got an opportunity. He better than he is right now than he was back then.
That's facts. But you know, Kyle brings intangibles that I don't know if Terry can bring. That's all I'm saying. Terry's gonna get you a bucket.
Terry gonna bring buckets. Jimmy Butler gonna worry about all the intangible stuff, bro. You know how you do.
I agree with that
too. They already got that. They already got that. That Kyle Lowry brought that to them, but as a group, they had that already, bro. Like they gonna bring that mentality to the game. The intangibles, the hustling, all that. They gonna bring that still. That ain't going nowhere because Kyle Lowry gone.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't even think he played a game this year. Like, and if he did, it was very minimal, man. I don't think he played a lot of games this year.
Nah, he got benched for sure. Eric Spoelstra benched him. So, I mean, I like it. I like it too. I think that he needed a scoring punch from the guard position with Tyler Hero being in and out the lineup. So he should bring a nice little scoring punch to power them through the rest of the regular season and hopefully have another deep playoff run, man. So that was all the trade. Yeah, I think they will too, man. So that's all the trades so far. And the trade talk is about to be heating up as the trade deadline approaches right after All-Star break. So we're going to be tapping in on the trades and everything as far as that as we go through the shows, y'all. A couple of contract things. Ricky Rubio was waived, but he eventually almost immediately retired right after that. Any Ricky Rubio memories that y'all have?
Just mostly in Minnesota. He was solid.
Yeah, I remember just being super fancy. Like, that's one of the first guys that was just like, you can't shoot, but you out there for a reason.
Yeah, Ricky was slick with it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Ricky was slick with it, bro. He got that on the string, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He had that ball on the string. Shout out Ricky Rubio. Salute to you for an amazing career, bro. In the NBA and with Spain. He's a Spanish legend over there. So salute to Ricky Rubio, man, and everything you brought to the game of basketball. Another contract extension for Kawhi Leonard. That boy got 3-year extension. First year he's gonna be making 52 M's, and then the next 2 years he's gonna be making 50 M's flat, man. What y'all think about the Clippers deciding to stamp the page with Kawhi again?
He's their best player. You got to do that.
He that best player.
And you got him on a discount.
He the best player by far, and I don't think he's missed a game this season.
He hasn't. He on a mission.
He's on a
He's
mission. I love it. He had a triple double the other night.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was so crazy.
I was like, whoa, Kawhi with a triple double. I'm used to you just not missing shots. Now you missing now you're not missing shots and passing. I was like, okay.
Although that game, Paul George was selling in the end like crazy too.
Paul George like throwing out of bounds and all types of stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
Crazy. So yeah, that's the latest transactions lately in the NBA, and so we're gonna be doing. That's another segment we added to the show, y'all. We're gonna be talking about the latest trades, the latest signings. Sometimes if a significant player gets waived or something, we might mention that, but we definitely gonna keep y'all updated on everything that's moving around in the league. Let's move on to our who I forget.
That steroid man, Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson got suspended. Yes, he got suspended 25 games for violating the NBA's drug policy. So basically, he's taking PEDs. Tristan's had a crazy career, bro. If you follow Tristan Thompson's career, he's had one of the craziest NBA careers, bro. He's a starter.
With his social life and all, bro.
Yes, bro. So he's a starter on the greatest comeback in NBA Finals history, in a heavy contributor. Then he gets engaged to one of the biggest celebrities, Khloe Kardashian, in the world, becomes a star. Then he cheats on her while she's pregnant, and then he gets a lawsuit filed on him for the baby that was his, and he got Khloe pregnant. And then what he basically he's on TV like with Stephen A and all them, and then he plays with the Lakers because LeBron called him.
That was so funny.
And now ESPN for a little bit dry.
And that dry ESPN just doing it. And then now he back with Cleveland, and now he's suspended 25 games, bro. Hey, Tristan has had a hell of a career, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He made a lot of paper too. He got paid.
Sure.
So yeah. Let's go on to
Unfortunately, I think he's probably gonna get cut.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised. Ain't no need to keep him on the roster, man. Let's go on to these power rankings in the MVP ladder, I should say. Let's go into the MVP ladder. So honorable mention for the MVP right now, Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo, Phoenix Suns got 2 with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. LeBron James, the honorable mention, and Karl Anthony Towns is currently honorable mention.
He dropped 60, and he ain't been doing shit before that.
Get him off the list.
He lost when he scored 60, bro. I'm not rocking with the Minnesota Timberwolves at all.
So Karl Anthony Towns and all of them, they're on the honorable mention list. So number 10, we have Kawhi Leonard coming in at number 10. Number 9, we have Tyrese Halliburton. Number 8, we got Anthony Davis. Number 7, we have Domantas Sabonis. Number 6, we have Jason Tatum. So out of that 10 through 6, anybody on that list y'all are surprised about, should be higher, or how y'all feel about that 10 through 6?
I'm a little surprised about Sabonis, bro, because Darren Fox supposed to be doing the same. No, he's supposed to. I feel like this is supposed to be the year where he really is supposed to. It's supposed to be. He's supposed to be doing what Shea doing.
And that's funny. That's funny you say that. We're gonna talk about De'Aaron Fox real soon. Actually, in the next segment. So hold your De'Aaron Fox take right now.
But other than that, everybody that you named has been balling. So
Okay. So number 5. Any guesses on number 5?
Nikola Jokic. No, he's up higher.
Luka,
Luka
or
Doncic comes in at number 5.
I'm like that.
Luka Doncic comes in at number 5. Luka's been having a hell of a season, y'all. I don't know if y'all tapped in. He's been hurt a little bit as of recently, but he's been having a hell of a season. He's averaging over 32 points a game right now, and
Easily.
pretty much carrying the Mavs to. Right now they in 8th. We've been kind of losing a little bit lately, but I think at the end of the season, regular season, we'll be a top 5 seed in that West. So I'm not mad at Luka being number 5 right now. Any guesses on number 4 on the MVP ladder right now?
I'm gonna have to go with either Shea
Giannis?
or Giannis. Yeah,
It's Giannis. Giannis is number 4. Averaging still crazy numbers, man. The numbers that Giannis be averaging is really ridiculous, bro. And
he
he
going
do
off
it.
tonight, man.
He does it year after year after year, bro. So he's on that. I think right now Giannis is on that 2010 to 2015 LeBron peak where he's just putting up crazy numbers and it's just regular. It's just regular right now.
Yeah,
So
in the
Giannis,
third quarter against the Cavaliers tonight, he has 27, 15, and 8. The game is not over. And it's relatively close, so he gonna play some more.
my goodness. My
He ain't gonna
goodness.
go after that triple double.
At number 3, who do y'all feel coming in at number 3?
Okay.
Shea.
Shai Gilgeous. It's number 3. Absolutely carrying the Thunder right now to a number 1 seed in the West. Playing out of his mind, averaging over 30 points again for the second consecutive year, man. So shout out to Shai. Just keep doing your thing, man. We love seeing you hoop. Absolutely a beautiful game to watch. And keep carrying that Thunder team, man. Number 2 is the Joker. Yes, indeed. The Joker comes in at number 2. Still is a absolute magician with the basketball. If Joel Embiid isn't having the season that he's having right now, he would definitely be considered the best big man in the league right now, which tells us off as the number 1 leader right now in the MVP race. Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers averaging over 35 points a game. I believe around 12 rebounds a game and maybe 4 or 5 assists. The dude is absolutely balling out of control. He's mastered that elbow mid-range game. He's absolutely unstoppable. You don't know if he's going to shoot, draw the foul, get to the rim. He still is 300-something pounds, so he dominates inside. The dude is absolutely ridiculous right now. So shout out to Joel Embiid going for his 2nd straight MVP trophy and trying to lead his 76ers to a Eastern Conference Finals, which he hasn't been to. And I just found this out. Joel Embiid is the only MVP in NBA history who hasn't reached a conference final. So I'm sure he's on a mission to get his team there this year. Yeah, bro. The only MVP in NBA history to not reach a conference final. So Joel got a lot to prove this offseason. I mean, this postseason.
He do. Oh shit.
Okay, moving on to the next and newest segment of the Fast Break Show, Balling and Falling. Shout out to AB. He thought of this segment. So it's basically going to be something that we're going to highlight the teams or players that's been balling as of lately and the teams or players that's been falling as of lately. So I did a little bit of research and put together a nice little balling and falling list. So for y'all want to hear the balling or the falling first?
Let's hear the falling first.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the falling.
First.
So we touched on him a couple of times already. So De'Aaron Fox, I have right now on the falling list, man. He's averaging 20 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds over the last 10 games, and the Kings are just not looking like how they should be. And it's because De'Aaron Fox has tailed off tremendously, man. His assists is down, his points is down, rebounds is down, everything is down. And so he's supposed to be that number 1 player. How y'all feel about De'Aaron Fox right now, man?
I hope it's something slight and he can shake out of it because last year he was just a lot more consistent. Like he's like in the last 4 games, 12, 24, 33, 32. So he's still capable of doing what he needs to do, but it just some nights he just be off, like missing all his shots and not as aggressive. He too good for that, so we need to shake back.
Yeah.
I
Duke,
agree.
any thoughts on Fox? You been seeing him lately at all?
Um, I just kind of agree with AB, man. I mean, they gotta make something shake over there too. I think
real.
a lot of it still has to do with. I mean, yeah, he's the number one guy too, but like their roster changes that they had from like last season, this season definitely have a bigger impact. I mean, he kind of really let on.
Yeah. I think it's time to move on from Harrison Barnes. I think they held on to him a year too long. I realize I
Man,
understand he's a veteran presence for that team, and I think they look at him as the leader, the veteran leader, but they need somebody else to eat up them Harrison Barnes minutes. I think they trying to groom Keegan Murray to assume that role, but I think they need a right now type of player that's gonna help them in the playoffs, man.
Nah, seriously, I agree.
Harrison is so inconsistent.
Yeah, like I say, if they had a guy like a Tobias Harris, like that would be really good for them. But he's Tobias right now. He balling out for Philly, and Philly not giving him up. So the other fallen I have right now is Andrew Wiggins for the Golden State Warriors. Man, Andrew Wiggins has
Oh,
had a terrible season coming off of a very impactful finals performance 2 seasons ago or a few seasons ago with the Warriors. Man, he's averaging 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists over the last 10 games, and just really hasn't looked anywhere near like the third option, or should be right now the second option for the Warriors. Any thoughts on A Wiggins, y'all?
I try to give him benefit of the doubt, man.
Yeah, I feel
Um,
like he might not be all the way. Cause the stuff that he missed the whole season for, that was some serious stuff. So you never know how somebody is good, like mentally in general. So I
Yeah,
hope it is affecting him big time to the point to where it's like he got benched and all types of stuff. So man, I don't know, man. He might be out of there.
yeah, man. Andrew Wiggins got to get it together, buddy.
He
Warriors, they falling.
he too much of a
They
legend as far as like high school, college,
yes,
number one pick, and then
yes.
came to the team and won a chip. Like you gotta put a stamp on what you've done, bro. You can't just be going down the toilet like this.
No, I agree. I agree. So this falling list. So this falling list is not to disparage none of these players. This falling list is more of a motivational tactic for these players, man. So if by God, any chance y'all see this random YouTube video, the algorithm somehow got this in your face. This is a motivation fact. So D Fox, we motivating you, bro. We believe in you. Get the Kings to where they need to be. Andrew Wiggins, we believe in you, man. You a number one pick. Get back right, bro. So the Warriors can get back in contention. So you still got a legend in Steph Curry as a teammate. Get your mind right. Whatever you're dealing with, I hope you get through it, bro. We rooting for you over here, man.
I really like Wiggins.
All
I really do.
right. So for the balling, the first balling team I have right now is the New York Knicks. They're 10-2 in the last 12 games. Any thoughts on the Knicks right now and their trajectory?
All right, my bad. What you said?
The Knicks is my first team that's been balling lately. They're 10-2 in their last 12 games. They just traded for OG Anunoby. Any thoughts on the Knicks and their trajectory as of right now?
They solid, bro, because they can lean on Julius when they ain't got nobody that can guard him. He can bully him down a little bit aggressive. And then you can rely on Jalen. And then that ain't working. Then you can rely on the skill of Jalen Brown. I mean, not Jalen Brown. Jalen Brunson getting his buckets when he can get his buckets, driving, shooting threes. Both of them shooting threes. So I like it. Everybody else just kind of fitting in where they getting in where they fit in. So
I think
Okay.
the move pushed them to like the OG trade may have pushed them to like a more solid second round team, but I still don't see them cracking that top teams of the East just yet. They're still missing something, but they're playing out their minds lately. Yes.
Yep. The next team I got that's been balling lately is the LA Clippers. They're no longer the strippers. I can't disrespect them for calling them the strippers no more. They're the LA Clippers again. They are also 10-2 in their last 12 games. James Harden has been leading that team fabulously at the point guard spot. Kawhi Leonard, like we said earlier, has not missed a game this season. How do y'all feel about the Clippers and their trajectory?
Clippers look great, man. Paul George look like he be BSing sometimes, and James Harden, he gonna do what he do, but he get a little passive. So it's still it's the regular season, bro. All these players are great in the regular season. So the main thing with especially James Harden is what he gonna do when it gets down to the nitty gritty. And Paul George in the playoffs really since he's been with the Pacers. So
yeah.
we have to see when it get a little bit more serious with them. But I do like the makeup of their team, and they win. So can't hate too much.
Yeah. And the player that has been balling lately is Victor Wembanyama over the last 10 games.
Wemby.
Been going crazy. Last 10 game stats, 24.4 points a game, 8.9 rebounds, 3.1 blocks. And then, mind you, this isn't about 25 minutes per game. He's not even playing 30 minutes a game. Not even playing 30 minutes a game. And this guy is something special. The NBA is in great hands with Victor Wembanyama. The San Antonio Spurs organization is in great hands with Victor Wembanyama. He's been everything advertised and more. I think he's kind of exceeding expectations at this point.
Yeah, he's great. With the fact that you said like he doing all this under the minute restriction, I'm talking about he can be hot. He'll hit a couple of jumpers, get a little layup, and they'll just sub him out because it's his time to come out. So we missing out on what he really could be doing just because of that, And shout out to him for still playing because the reason he on a minute restriction because he rolled his ankle, so he ain't really missed no games. So shout out to him.
Yeah. Duke, any thoughts on Victor?
I really thought I ain't gonna hold you. I really thought everybody was overhyping him when he came into the league. I'm just like he's just another tall dude. Nah, he's very skilled. Like you said, statistically, like across the board, what he does in just 20 minutes, 25 minutes a game is like astronomical. Imagine when he gets into like playing 30, 35, 40 minutes a game. Like it's gonna be scary.
Yeah, he's doing. I'm watching him play right now. They got to the free throw line. He didn't got blocks. He didn't got a layup. He just do everything, bro. There's not many holes in his game.
Yeah. So that is our balling and falling segment for today. Stay tuned into that. We're gonna try to do that every week. Keep an eye on the team that's been balling, that's been falling, and give them a little bit of motivation. All right, winding down.
We should add a legendary to that list.
Oh, go ahead.
Josh Giddey.
It went to the balling or the falling?
The falling. Like last year, he was more consistent. He give you a little 15 or so points a game, maybe triple doubles here and there, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I agree. He had that little case, floating over his head, man. He probably got a lot going on too, man. You never know.
For real. But yeah, I do. I can second that though, because I picked him up for fantasy. Rick, you know this. I picked him up for fantasy, thinking he was gonna be, going crazy, producing somewhere similar to number of last year. But with Chet coming and J-Dub like stepping up in his play, you don't even see really Lou Dort. They winning, but you don't see Lou Dort doing what he was doing last year either. So, but they still winning. That's just called common sacrifice.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna move into this second to last segment. We're gonna be showing y'all our props, man. We're gonna be showing y'all our props, player props, via Prize Picks. So let me go ahead and show y'all what we're working with today. We currently got a 6-man going right now. Let me know when y'all can see this.
Let's see what y'all did.
So right now, as you can see, we got Victor Wembanyama for the over, 2 or more dunks. LaMelo Ball, we went for the under in his PRA, points, rebound, assists at 44.5. Giannis, we took the over 32.5 points. Yusuf Nurkic, we took the over his rebounds, 11.5. Grayson Allen, over 2.5 threes made. And Lou Dort, we took the over 5 attempted 3-point shots. So hopefully we hit on that tonight. We did have another one, but obviously, if you heard in the beginning of the segment, we didn't hit on this power play. We tried to do the DeJounte Murray under 22.5 field goal attempts tonight against the Warriors. Luka over 8.5 points in the first quarter. And then Christian McCaffrey on Sunday for the discounted half yard, which he would have obviously got. But Luka was just shy of his 9-point clearing mark, but he still
Yeah,
got hope.
4 in the first half, bro. That hurts me so bad, bro.
24 in the first half, man. It's tough out here in the prize pick land, but we push, we move. We still got hope in this 6-man right here. Giannis is looking good. LaMelo didn't hit his as we predicted. Victor needs 2 dunks. Grayson Allen has already got 2 3-points. We need Nurkic to hit the glass a little bit more right now. And Lou Dort is about to tip off. Well, he's tipped off right now, but we'll keep an eye on him. So yeah, we're gonna be sharing. We're gonna be sharing our. Yeah, we're gonna be sharing our props with y'all every now and then, letting y'all tell us if y'all want see if y'all can win some money with the boys, man. All right. And last but not least, fellas, you already know how we gotta end it with our player grid.
Yes, sir.
So let me go ahead and pull that up for today.
We should have won fantasy score. He had 24 points, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 4 rebounds. So he Luka be sneaking in the blocks and steals, bro. So you got to kind of be aware of that too.
Okay, but we're gonna lock that one in, bro. We're gonna lock that
25? Really? Okay. Vince Williams Jr. Go ahead.
Wish I think the Grizzlies signed him. They signed him for the rest of the season. Shout out Vince Williams Jr. Man, the baller.
Yes.
All right, y'all. That's what today's player grid is looking like. We have at the top row the Boston Celtics, Charlotte Hornets, and a player that averaged 10 or more points a game in a season. And on the bottom column, we have the Miami Heat, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and a teammate of Terry Rozier.
We should definitely start with Scary Terry and teammate. So
let's think back to that Boston teammate, a rare Boston teammate that Terry played with.
You got Gordon Hayward.
Who was on that squad? Was that the Kyrie or was that the young boys? Did Kyrie already leave or did Kyrie play with Terry?
Nah, Kyrie was there, I think.
So that was Kyrie. That was a young Tatum. That was young Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. They had Enes Kanter.
Because the year that they went to the finals, that was the year before Kyrie got there.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Who was on that team? They had Enes Kanter. Did they have Daniel Tice?
They had Shane Larkin, right?
Ooh, they did have Shane Larkin. Nice.
Ooh, that was tough.
Starting off right. Dude.
See what Enes Kanter hit him for.
Let's see. Enes Freedom. Not my bad. Not Enes Kanter. He's Enes Freedom.
Gotta change.
Oh, he didn't play with him during that time. So with the Hornets, so
name somebody that's on the roster right now that just
Cody Martin, JT Thor, yeah, that's true. 3.7.
Ish
Smith.
Oh yeah.
2.4. Okay, we're getting lower.
What about
Cody Martin?
Yeah, I'll do, brother.
2 point. Ish Smith a little bit lower.
Okay. What am I like right now?
Who was that big man, bro? Who was that one big man, bro, that they had? Dang, bro.
Biyombo?
Yeah.
Beyond. Bismack, yeah, he might be a real one. 2 point, same as Ish. That's tough, man. I like that. That's cool. Ish Smith or Bismack. All right, a teammate of Terry Rozier that averaged at least 10 points a game. That's rare, though. That's rare. Did Marcus Morris average 10 points a game?
I feel like he's probably in the 9s.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
yes, sir.
That was
Marcus
tough.
Morris. Yeah, Mook Morris. All right, run row is field. We do Cleveland and Boston. Player that played with Cleveland and Boston.
Tony Allen. No, is that right? No. You said
Eddie
Cleveland.
House.
I'm tripping. Eddie House, yes.
Nah, he didn't play with Cleveland.
I'm thinking about Miami and Boston.
I already know Delonte gonna be on there, but everybody know Delonte.
Oh no,
2.6. Okay. Okay, he low.
Cleveland.
Cleveland and, did anybody come from the Hornets that year when Cleveland had all them trades? Did Kemba play for the Cavs?
Kemba? Nah, IT did. You thinking of IT?
I think he might be high though.
Isaiah, he played for the Hornets?
Yes, I thought so.
No, he played for the Celtics,
Oh.
and we doing Celtics in Cleveland.
Oh, we're
So
still on there.
well, we can stick with what's it called though. Who did I have up there?
Delonte West.
Yeah.
DeMonte.
All right, Cleveland and Charlotte. Cleveland and Charlotte is kind of tough. I think we can think back to the Bobcats too, y'all. So I think because remember last time, I think as long as it's the same like franchise city, it counts. Cleveland and Charlotte.
Yikes.
Damn. I thought he played for the Charlotte Hornets. Okay. Come on, y'all. We gotta get it. We gotta stay in the gold or platinum. I mean gold or the multicolor one.
Well, let's go the Cavs then. I mean Cavs 10 points per game. We'll come back to
Cavs
that.
and 10 points per game. Okay.
Did El Gasquez get 10?
Oh yeah. Big Z definitely averaged over 10. Oh yeah.
What about somebody that played with LeBron when he first got there, like when he was a rookie? Who was the?
You said the Cavs and the Hornets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jason Capono for the Cavs and Hornets.
Oh, that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. That's a great one. Let's go.
Good shit.
Let's go.
He looked like he on a TV show and he a basketball player.
Jason Capono look like he need to host a game show right now, boy. Oh my goodness. I ain't seen Jason Capono in so long, bro.
That is too funny, bro. All right, Heat. Let's
Back
go.
to back great picks,
For
fellas.
Gary Payton for the Heat 10 points.
Who we want to go with?
Gary Payton, see what it is.
GP, the glove. The original, not the second. Yes, sir.
Stop playing with your boy.
Yes, sir. And hey, that's probably his lowest career points too when he was with Miami that last year. That's a great pickup. All right, Charlotte and Miami. I know you got Alonzo Mourning. That's the obvious one though.
See what it is.
Let me see. Let's see what Zoe looking like. Oh yeah, that's what I say. Everybody knows Zoe.
In the Heat.
Oh wait, Al Jefferson?
Jeff played for the Heat. Oh, he didn't play for the Heat.
He didn't?
Nah.
This Horny shit is frying me.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we got Cody Martin. I think he played. Or the Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin played for both of them. not Cody. Damn, he 12%.
Did Cody Zeller play for the Heat?
Yeah, you 7.9. That's the lowest we got so far, though.
Yeah. Shit, Kyle Lowry.
Hey, what they gotta update it?
They hung.
I don't think the Hornets officially got him yet. I don't think it's finalized on his end yet. I think they might buy him out.
Okay. I wonder if you would have
They
talked to Terry Rozier on the other, because
might.
that
They playing tonight.
nah,
They ain't put him on either. Who we got? Who we got, fellas? Come on. We've been doing great, man. Charlotte and Miami.
Charlotte and Miami. I'm telling you, who has played for Charlotte, bro? That's moved around. It's gonna be somebody that's role player as fuck, bro.
Yeah. And Cody is definitely role player. Who can we say, y'all? Who can we say? Charlotte. The Charlotte one is what's killing me.
Yes, bro. The Charlotte, bro. I'm going mind looking at Charlotte. What bigs they had?
They had dudes like Al Jefferson. They had back then. Did Kwame never played for the Heat? Cody might be the lowest one, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting tough right here.
So Miami and Boston close us out.
Ray Allen, he number one. He probably got the highest.
Eddie House could be pretty solid.
Let me think.
Antoine Walker probably high too.
They call this quality, bro.
Eddie Jones played for both of them. Eddie Jones could be pretty. Did Eddie Jones play for the Celtics? No. Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
He played for the Celtics? No.
Hold on, you said Caleb Martin played for the Hornets and the
Hornets and the Heat, yeah. But his was like at 22% or 12%.
Okay.
They went up on Cody Zeller. He was at 7. Now it's at 8.07.
Did Ish Smith play for the Heat?
I don't know. No.
What about wait. He didn't play for no Charlotte, did he?
Who?
Davis?
Ricky Davis played for the Hornets. I mean, he played for the Bobcats.
He played for the Heat too?
Oh, Ricky Davis played for the Bobcats for sure. I remember that. I remember he played for the Bobcats. I didn't know he played for the Heat. Damn. That's tough. And then we got Miami. And I want to say Eddie House, y'all, but I think Eddie House is going to be kind of high.
Yeah, he gonna be alright. He's going to be alright.
Mhm.
We got motherfucking Shaq.
Now that's the highest one for sure. Shaq, Ray Allen. Mm,
Shaq, Ray Allen, Eddie House.
Avery Bradley.
Avery
Yeah, I was thinking about
Bradley.
Avery Bradley too.
Avery Bradley.
Yeah, that's solid career.
Yes, sir.
That's solid. That's
Another
solid.
goal. I like it. He
That's
scored
solid.
better than 87% of the grids in the whole world, y'all. Telling you, we know our basketball, man. We know our basketball, and this off the strength. We ain't type no Googles. We ain't do none of that. You feel me? This is straight basketball IQ knowledge, history of the game, man. You only get it here on the Fast Break Show, and that concludes another episode. Triple salute to all the real ones that's tapped into the live session, all the real ones that's gonna tap into the playback. Hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we're going live. And again, we're gonna try to do this every Wednesday evening between 7 and 8 p.m. Central Time. All right. Shout out to my brothers AB and T Dukes for joining in, talking with me again, wrapping it up with these basketball takes, man. I appreciate y'all boys like always. Any final thoughts before we take off, y'all?
Nah, man, just appreciate the show coming back and appreciate y'all having me.
Nah, for sure, bro. It's always fun to be going this, man. I can't wait till the next one.
Already, fellas. Till then, folks, Coach Reek signing out, and we gone.
Peace.